What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in New York City. I'm staying with my buddy. He lives in Chelsea, and so I've decided to take a walk to the Chelsea market where they have a place called Los Tacos #1. I've been there before and it's delicious. The tacos are kind of like, I believe they call them like quesadilla. They look like tacos. I think they're like actual, like more authentic quesadilla, not what we're like used to in the States. But anyways, I'm headed there now. I'm hoping it doesn't rain on me. Sorry for any shakiness, by the way. This camera doesn't have the best stabilizer, so it's like... So yeah, I will show you guys a little bit of the city as I'm on my way there. And we'll order some taco / quesadilla situations and have a little feast in Chelsea Market. See you soon. Alright, so obviously not ideal as far as lighting is concerned, or noise is concerned, because hi, we're in New York City, and it's going to be a little loud, so it's the authentic experience. So, as you can see, we went into Los Tacos #1. I asked what they recommended, and they recommended the Carne Asada and the Adobada, if I'm pronouncing that right, on corn tortilla con todo, so with everything on it, and I believe it was like cilantro, onions, guac. I feel like there might have been a salsa, and I don't know if I got it. Oh well. Package everything up. You're not allowed to eat inside right now, but they've got this really cute little pergola situation up. I've packaged my tacos to go. These are like absolutely gorgeous tacos, by the way. I was considering going to a table, but it's gonna be raining. Unfortunate, but it's gonna be raining. I feel like they didn't get napkins. That was really stupid. They had napkins like all set up right there. Didn't get it. And I was gonna get horchata because I love horchata, but I got a tamarind agua fresca instead. Agua fresca to me tastes kind of like watered down juice. Alright, I made an executive decision to move because I thought the lighting would be better. These tables are red. This is not good, but let's just hope it doesn't rain, because really that would be the worst situation. That's the pork. And here's the steak. I was supposed to get 1 chicken. He gave me 3 steak. But he said the steak and the pork were the 2 best ones, so. All right. Oh my God. You know, I'm surprised that the corn tortilla has held up this long. It's got melted cheese on it. The meat is really juicy. And it sat here for a few minutes. And I was like, oh my gosh, this thing is totally going to be soggy and this is going to be like really sad. But it's not. It's not a little bit better. I can't tell. So well seasoned. Nothing overly complicated. Again, the meat is so tender. This is so. It kind of eats like a flour tortilla, honestly. It's got a nice thickness to it. Obviously super pliable. It's like not breaking at all. It's completely stuffed. I did bring an umbrella, so I suppose worst case scenario. It's like definitely starting to rain. Will this work? This is just the most ridiculous thing. It's really not the camera that's being sheltered though, it's just me. I think it's water resistant. I hope. The guacamole has a really, really nice acidity. It's staying really, really green, probably as a result of the amount of acid, I'm guessing lime juice, they put into it. If you guys are ever making guacamole at home, and this actually goes for apples, if you're cutting apples, you squirt some acid on it, lemon juice, lime juice, depending on what you're making. It prevents the apple/avocado from turning brown. I'm sure there's other fruits that is the case for also. I'm just not going to go through a whole list of them right now. Alright. This flippin' pork taco is just so good. I'm like honestly impressed with my one-handedness right now. I'm just making things happen for you and for me. For both of us. Oh yeah. It's still raining. Stop raining. Oh. Look at all the caramelization on the meat. See that? Why do I feel like the lighting's better with the umbrella? Oh my gosh. This is the one that's cooked on the rotisserie. It's really got everything. I'm normally a flour tortilla person because they typically taste better than corn tortilla, but these taste really, really good. Not cardboardy at all, which is something that happens a lot with corn tortillas, at least in my experience. This meat also has just so much flavor. Really well seasoned again. I absolutely love everything they're putting in here. It all plays a part. Onion has this kind of raw spice to it, that crunch and freshness, that fresh herby cilantro. There's also fresh pineapple on the pork. So I read that al pastor tacos, which are the pork that's been marinated, cooked with pineapple, that is called al pastor because it's cooked on a spit. They're calling theirs adobado, which is, from my understanding, the same kind of meat, like the same marinated meat, still cooked with pineapple, but it's cooked on a flat top. So I guess I'm wondering, because I know I saw the spit, I'm assuming that that was the pork. So it feels like they do both though, like that they're taking it off the spit and then they're cooking it on the flat top again to get those like caramelized bits. So I'm wondering if that's why they've called it adobado instead of al pastor, but it's basically al pastor but better because it's got all of those caramelized edges. This umbrella is great. Anybody that's walking by behind me doesn't have to be in my video. I'm gonna have to stack here. Things don't start flying away. You see the pineapple? It looks like a French fry. You just see that drip. I'm obviously excited about this. I kind of wish that I got to try a chicken one. That's okay. I got one more For the Carne Asada, I think I might bring it to Joe. Staying with my buddy Joe, by the way. He's very interested in being advertised on my channel. I'm like, Lindsay, you better mention me in your videos. He's freaking awesome. He's been in my story while I've been here. Just one of my really good friends. It's got a saltiness, a slight sweetness from the pineapple, a spice. There's definitely spiciness to it. Nothing crazy, just enough to add that little bit of dimension, depth of flavor. I'm honestly just shocked. That I haven't gotten pork juice on my pants. My Lululemon pants. Where's some wood for me to knock on? It's too far. There's wood 3 feet from me. It's too far. Knock on wood. I'm just gonna have to say it. Excuse my nails because they've got sauce all over them, but look at this. Look at that caramelization. This is what I'm talking about. And you don't just get the caramelization flavor. It doesn't just get more flavorful. It gets crispy too. So the texture ends up being... Alright, Chuck, we get it. You're backing up. The texture ends up being a little chewy. I don't even want to say chewy. It's super tender, but it's got a nice chew to it. And then you get this, like, crispy edge. Quick side story. When I was filming Guy's Big Project in Las Vegas, we were outside at the hotel, The Link, in Las Vegas, and this truck was on Las Vegas Boulevard, and it was like doing what seemed like a 20-point turn, and he got so frustrated. He was like, you could tell, like, he is the patience of a saint. He just, like, he took a breath, waited for it to pass, and at the time I'm like, I don't know what the hell he was stopping for, but, you know, now I hear everything. I hear a big truck, I hear beeping, I hear music, I hear everything when I'm filming. So of course he has like all of his sensors on for that. Knows to stop because they can't edit it out. He just kept having to stop over and over and over again. Because his truck just kept backing up. It would like stop and then it would back up again. We're like, what are you doing? Make up your mind. Literally, are you doing a U-turn on Las Vegas Boulevard right now? Giant truck. What is the deal? The pineapple is so key. I can't believe I forgot now. I almost got horchata. I told you guys that already. I kind of wish I did. Because this is kind of sweet. I thought it was going to be a little less sweet. And I was like, oh, I'll go for something more tart instead of sweet. Because I figured the horchata was going to be a little sweeter. If you guys haven't had horchata, it's delicious. It's typically made with rice milk, I believe. It's like cinnamon flavored. I love cinnamon. I love it. Oh, there's one more taco. I feel like I should save it for my buddy, but I also don't know if he'll eat it. You know, I'm feeling good. I'm gonna bring it back, see if he wants it. And if anything, I can have it as a snack later. I have a lot of faith in this corn tortilla. I do. Plus, it's starting to rain a little bit harder now. Not sure how much more this camera can take of the drip drops. It was so nice yesterday. It's gonna be so nice tomorrow and Thursday. It's like every other day is like, gonna try to go find some indoor things to do that aren't the Museum of Natural History, because I've gone there like half a dozen times, no joke. I love it. I love that museum for whatever reason. Just always gravitate to it. I'm not really big on art. I don't really appreciate it. But I feel like it'd be cool to go to the Met. I feel like I haven't really been to the Met. So something I'm considering. There's apparently a Van Gogh experience here right now, but it's mostly sold out. You have to go, well, it's not completely sold out, it's not true. It's just sold out while I'm here. It's sold out for like the entire month of May. And they've got like limited availability in like June, July, August. I don't know when it ends. It's in Chicago too, and so I'm gonna be, I think Shane and I are gonna take like a little weekend trip to Chicago and do it then. It's supposed to be like immersive. I don't know if you guys have seen like this other exhibit. It was, I want to say it a few places in the States. We were gonna go see it in Japan, but it was like this like infinity mirror thing. And we never got to do it because we were going to do it when we were in Japan. We obviously didn't go to Japan for our honeymoon. So I feel like the Van Gogh experience can be really cool. Just like the same kind of situation. Shane's really been into learning about psychedelics lately. He's got me listening to this book. He read it, but he bought it for me to listen to on Audible. The Immortality Key. The key to something about the religion with no name. And it's pretty crazy, man. I mean, it's basically saying that prior to Jesus and Christianity, that there was something in Greece, and I cannot for the life of me remember how to pronounce it. So I'll just put it right here. But it was like a temple that you'd go to, and when you left the temple, you had like the utmost certainty that there was life after death, all of this stuff. And so their philosophy is that they're in there like drinking some magic potion with some psychedelic capabilities, and that was then passed on to Christianity, and that we've kind of misinterpreted the Last Supper, and that was like more an experience that the Greeks were having, which is so incredibly controversial. And even if it were true, it would never get adopted because people would just never be willing to change their point of view on that. Even if there was like all this evidence, I just don't think that things would ever change. But super interesting nonetheless. So, long drawn out chat at the end of this video. But anyways, guys, just wanted to share some of my recent thoughts with you, plans for the city. We're going to be going to a pasta tasting dinner tomorrow night, and we've got reservations at Grand Banks, which is this like boat. It's going to be gorgeous again tomorrow for oysters and champagne for lunch. Very excited. Doing a Chinatown tour with my girl Emily Ebner, most likely anyways, on Thursday in the Chinatown area. And then otherwise, I'm sort of like question mark, still figuring out what to do. So anyways, happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way. I'm posting this either on Cinco de Mayo or the day before. So I know it's not like the Mexican Independence Day or anything, but it's, you know, a holiday that we celebrate here in the States, and why not have some Mexican food in honor of it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you liked this kind of vlog style. Comment below anyways what you thought about this type of video. I'm definitely going to be doing one more, like I said, while I'm here in the city, and maybe even one more after that. Haven't quite decided yet. Thank you guys so much for taking some time out of your day to spend with me. You know, I always am super grateful and very appreciative of it. Stay tuned for more New York City, New Fork City goodness, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.